Next question. If no secondary market buyers exist, will the bank buy them back or deHedge?
Yeah, so that's going to be one of the things that we do. So bonds that have extra accrued returns attached to them, if you're selling them on the secondary, we will commit to buy them back with treasury funds. Or, as I said earlier, you can approach us, and just for a small 5% fee, we'll do that as well.
Okay, very good. And let's see, how far is double protocol NFT lending looking? And I am not familiar with that, so that must be you take it away. You're shaking your head like you know what he's talking about, so good.
Yeah, so double protocol is the renting platform.
Okay, gotcha.
Right now, we were going to leave it until main launch, and things were going to become rentable then, because the only reason you would want to rent an NFT is because of the boostability. So because the boostability, it benefits the main bonds, we weren't going to fully list until going live. But it seems that people have already found a benefit for renting them. So we are currently, as we speak, my dev is listing the contracts on there, and yeah, we're getting verified, and we'll be on there very soon.
Okay, very good. I want to point people to your Medium articles, because there's a lot of good info in there. If you're looking for like, hey, here's exactly, I found this article from a while back, but it kind of shows the plan of, hey, here's where all the money's going to go, and it's in a chart form, so you can kind of look it over. So I'll leave a link to that, but a lot of helpful Medium articles. So if you're wanting to really dive in and get into the nitty gritty, the white paper is pretty good, and then the Medium articles I've found very helpful as well. So just wanted to point people there. Robster says, what's the go live date?
So the live date for the main protocol is June 30th.
June 30th. Okay,
yeah.
Very good. Quarter Mile says, is the company registered anywhere? SEC registered. We kind of talked about this earlier, but no. And actually, you do not want companies to be registered with the SEC, because then you would not be able to invest in them any longer. The SEC would more than likely say, okay, this is only accredited investors that can get into this, and you'd need $1 million net worth. So we do not want crypto companies registering with the SEC, in my opinion. But let me open it up to you to answer.
Yeah, so just to further say on what you've just said, no, we are not SEC registered. We are a registered company. We're a registered LLC in Wyoming, in the USA. We have legal teams constantly watching, updating us if we need it. We do not need to be SEC registered. If anything was to change, everyone would be updated. But we are told from a legal point of view that it will not be needed.
Okay, very good. And it's always, I always say too that, you know, a lot of the crypto space, the NFT space, and this project are all works in progress. So, I mean, as you know, if the SEC comes out and says, hey, this is what needs to be done, then I'm sure for US investors, you guys will, okay, we need to word it this way. We need to have this disclaimer here. You guys will work with that as it comes.
All DeFi companies need to be ready to pivot. It's just the nature of the beast at the moment. We're so early. We don't know what regulations are going to come tomorrow. So we've covered our backs. We have legal people watching for us. We'll be updated if anything changes. So yeah, we're ready to pivot if needed.
Okay. Very good. Well, if there's no other questions, I feel like that is very helpful for me. Again, calls to action. What I would say is, first, the free one. I always start with the free call to action. Well, the very least you could do is like this video. Okay, that gets the word out to more people. That's helpful. Second thing, this is free, is just hop in the Discord. Get more details. If there's anything in your gut that says, I'm hesitant about this, or I don't know about Red Light Chain, hop in the Discord. It's completely free. Get to know the community. Ask your questions. Again, this community, from my experience, has been very welcoming. They don't take things as FUD. They take them as, okay, that's it's good to be skeptical in these markets conditions.
We ask for it. We 100% we do.
Yep. You would much rather have people ask the hard questions and get them answered than not ask them and then just stay away and not invest. Like, it's better to just, hey, let's dig into it and get these questions answered. Let's see. Why are they going with quarterly payments over more regular intervals? Do you want to just talk about your payout structure again and why you decided to do it that way?
Yeah, so the quarterly is for the pre-sale NFTs. So Because it's based on protocol performance and protocol profits, it doesn't make sense to say, let's say, do that monthly also, because we could have them profits working for longer in the protocol and being compounded, and being quarterly, then you'd have a higher payout than if we were to pay monthly, because the protocol paying monthly would mean that there's money leaving the treasury to pay people out when that could have been working for another 2 months. So yeah, that's the reason for the NFT quarterly payouts.
Okay. Nope, that makes sense. So again, calls to action. Join the Discord. Kicking It with Killer says their Discord is very friendly, so that's good. That's what you want to see. And then if you decide, hey, I want to put some money into this, I'm tired of the rug pulls. I'm tired of putting my money into 2% a day and then I lose it all. It's not working for my financial goals. Then this, 15% minimum. The goal will be to get higher than that as the treasury grows. But you can get into the pre-sale. It's USDTR on the red light chain, which again, it's very easy to get bridged over. It might sound daunting at first, not very difficult, but then it's going to be $550 for these phase 2 NFTs. And I assume you can mint as many as you would like. So if you're wanting to put in,
you can mint as many as you want, up to 10 from Max Wallet. If you mint 5 or more in one transaction, the price drops to $450 instead of $550.
oh, wow. Okay. So there's a discount if you do 5 or more, you're saying. So
Correct.
if you want to put in more than the 550, you can. You just have to mint multiple NFTs. And there's that's actually a pretty big discount if you do more than 5. So just keep that in mind. Make your spreadsheet. I love spreadsheets. So make your spreadsheet of, hey, here's what my returns will look like. Do your planning there. So, well, that's all the questions I have. That looks like that's all the questions the audience has. Well, hey, appreciate all you guys very much. And I hope everyone has a great rest of their Saturday. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.